Where we're from today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about how you can survive in the Philippines. How you can survive and thrive. Great. How to survive and thrive in the Philippines. What a joy, such a joy to come back to you again, my friends. And again, I want to those here for the first time with me, click on that subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you can continue to see fresh new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about survival, you understand, anyone survives in any environment, whether it's your home country or a foreign country, you must have some basic elements of survival. Those basic elements of survival allow for you to survive and thrive in any weather, any environment, any condition, in any place you so happen to dwell. So today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to talk about some elements you need to know in order to live in the Philippines, survive, not only survive, thrive. Yeah, what you mean thrive? Thrive, man. I mean, you just don't live off the basics. You live well. You live large and in charge. Okay? That's what I'm talking about, thrive. You know, anybody can exist. It's okay. You know, if that's all you want in life. You just want to exist, right? You just want to get by. I don't know about you, buddy. I don't want to get by on nothing. I don't want to slip by. I don't want to slide by. I want to get everything I can get. I want to go for the gusto in life, not the minimum. I'm not the minimum kind of guy. I want it all I can get kind of guy. Okay? And I would suggest you do the same thing. I would suggest you have the same mentality wherever you go in this life. Okay? You live in many of you live in the United States of America. And you come to the Philippines and you live like you a Filipino. Who does that? Oh, not me. Nah, I'm not going to live like a Filipino, living in the jungle. Nah. I'm not the one, okay? So I'm going to tell you what you need to do. Number one, whenever you live in a different environment from where you're accustomed to, when you move to a new society, any place you do, before you move, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you understand that you must have a firm foundation of mental fitness. Yeah, mental. You got to get this mind right. Yeah, you got to get your mind right, man. Yeah. What does that mean, my B? You mean get my mind right? I thought my mind, no, your mind is not right. Your mind is accustomed to where you live. You must make a transition. Your mentality must transition. Your mentality must change to reflect the new status of your environment. Okay? What would happen if I moved to the Philippines and I still did everything like I was in the USA? My mindset was still in the USA. I would not have a good mentality. I would not have a good life here, okay? I would not survive, and I know for sure I wouldn't thrive because things change. And you have to be flexible. You have to be adjustable to your new environment. Are you with me so far? I see I done lost some of y'all. Y'all ain't got it. Y'all ain't got it. You got to change, man. People out here are very, very conservative, okay? In the United States, everybody is free for all. You do what you want, say what you want, you know what I'm saying? They don't play that out here. You have to be careful what you say, be careful how you behave, because the customs and the traditions are different, okay? So you have to change your mentality. You have to be flexible. You have to be just adjustable to your new conditions and to the new society. If you don't, you won't live here. You won't survive long in this place. Not only must you have a good mentality, but you got to have some good spirituality. Yeah. These are spiritual people out here. Most of them are Catholics. And they believe in the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And if you come from the United States, the furthest thing, golden rule is the furthest thing from your mind. On your mind is dog eat dog. You know what I'm saying? All you want to do is have a dog-eat-dog relationship. All you want to do is have a dog-eat-dog lifestyle. And that's not the way they do it out here. Everybody, this society is a communal society. When I say communal, they live around people. They like to be surrounded around people. They like to help people. And that's what they do here. It's not about just satisfying yourself. In the United States, you get all you got, and you got all you get for yourself. You know? It's me, myself, and I. But out here it's a little bit different. Everybody tries to reach out and touch somebody, especially the less fortunate. So you got to change your mentality, man. You have to change your spirituality. sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, you have to make sure that your finances are right. You have to have a good financial foundation if you're going to come out here and live and survive and thrive. I see so many foreign men coming in here and they bring all their savings and they think they're going to live off $5,000 for 10 years. Who does that? Yeah, just because they think they moved to the Philippines and the currency and the peso to dollar ratio, you get more dollars to pesos and more pesos from the $1 than any other place. But I'm telling you, man, you have to take into consideration cost of living. There's inflation all over the world. Everything is rising. You cannot live off of $5,000 a year. You cannot even live off of $10,000 a year. You got to have some money to come out here. Okay? What's up? What's up? You got to have money, man. Yeah. M-O-N-E-Y. You just think people, I get me a job and come on, man. Don't play that game with me. You're not going to get no job out here. Number one, you have to have a work permit to get a job out here. And most of the time, you're not going to get a work permit because they don't give it to foreigners that much. You have to have a specialized skill to get a work permit and work. Number two, if you work out here, you're not going to be satisfied with the wages they pay you. The average salary for an employee here is around 10,000 pesos, 8 to 10,000 pesos a month. You know what that is? That's about 200 bucks. Okay? 250 bucks. Can you live off of that in USA a month? Come on, man. Let's be real, okay? Let's be real like steel. And let's get this in your mind. You need to have your financial groundwork, footwork, solid and set. Okay? You need monthly income, consistent income. If you don't have a retirement fund that you can rely on, if you don't are grounded in Social Security or some kind of disability check, a monthly income, stocks and bonds, you ain't got none of that. Stay where you are, because you'll be begging with your hand out doing one. Mister, can you please spare me a dime? And if I see you on the street, you don't want to meet me on the street, because I'm gonna call you out. Hey man, that's what I do. I said, man, what's wrong with you? You know better than come out here like this. You gotta be, I'm gonna tell you, you gotta be ashamed of that shit. You live in one of the best countries in the world, and you gonna come here and live like a pauper? Yeah, I'm gonna make you think about what you did to yourself. And you did it to yourself because you didn't plan right, you didn't think right. You didn't take the time, make the time, shake the time to do what you need to do to survive and thrive in the Philippines. I'm living my life, I'm living my dreams in the Philippines. You know why I'm living my dreams in the Philippines? Because I took the time and planned it. Yeah, I didn't can it, I planned it. I planned it right, tight, long, and strong. I knew that it takes money to get out here, live out here. I don't live in no fairy world where, where you could just live out of $100 a month. Come on, man, who does that? You couldn't even buy food for $100 a month out here. Come on, man. Let's be real. Okay? You gotta be mentally strong. You gotta be financially strong. And you gotta be emotionally strong as well. Emotionally fit. Yeah, because when you far away from home, your emotions take a beating. Yeah, I know there's something new on y'all, because y'all think these vloggers make y'all think that everything's so lovely, everything's so nice, everything's so pleasant. Oh, the people love you. It is not always that way, my brothers and my sisters. Some people out here hate your color. If you're an African American, there's some people out there that hate your color. You got to be emotionally strong to deal with that. Okay? Now, I got to be honest with you, it's not as much as it is in the United States. But there are some people out here that don't like black, and they don't like black people. For whatever their reasons are, you got to deal with that. So I want to bring that to your attention, up close and personal, and most and foremost, you have to understand that racism, wherever you go in this world, my brother and my sister, you're going to deal, if you're African American with this chocolate on your skin like me, you're going to deal with racism. And you got to be emotionally strong and don't let it get on your nerves, okay? And you have to learn how to decipher who's for you and who's not. You can tell when somebody don't like you because of your color. They won't speak to you that much. They won't look you in the eye. They'll look down to you. And if you're a salesperson, you trying to give you change or whatever, they won't touch your hand. They'll drop it on the counter. Here your change. But they don't want to touch you. A lot of them have this crazy stuff in their mind that if they touch a black person, they'll get dirty. They'll get dirty. They'll get dirty. Yeah, they'll get black. They'll get the blackness on them. I'm telling you, man. Now, let me be clear. Many of the people are not like that. but there's a certain section that are like that. And you need to be aware of that. Wherever you go, you might run into it. Okay? So, mentally, emotionally, financially strong, and then you got to have the right attitude. Attitude of gratitude. You can't come out here and think that you are a blessing to this country, because you're not. Okay? You got as many more people out here can do more blessing than you. If you come out here with your money ain't right, you ain't no blessing, you're a curse. You got to have your money right, mentality right, emotionality right, and then you can come out here with the right attitude. Attitude determines your altitude, how high you can fly, how well you can live, how well you can give. Huh? It's about your attitude, baby. Always have an attitude of gratitude, okay? Always be kind. Always be submissive, humble, okay? Yeah. My mama told me a long time ago, she said, son, I said, yes, man. She said, you need to be humble, okay? She said, son, you need to be humble. But you need to be wise as a serpent at the same time. Humble as a dove, but wise as a serpent at the same time. Because you got to have your eyes open. In this country, you could get taken out like that at the drop of a hat. Because if you disrespect the Filipino in here, they're going to try to find some way to get you back. Okay? They might not get you back right then. But in the dark, when you go out at night to go to the store, they're going to be sitting there waiting till you come out your door and to right on your head. You think I'm playing with you? These people, they never forget when you mistreat them. They never forget when you're trying to be higher and superior to them. You talk down to them. They don't forget that. And at the same time, I want to be honest, they don't forget the kind stuff you do for them either. If you treat them good, they'll always remember you. But if you treat them bad, they will remember you as well. And they won't remember you in a good way. I want to tell you today, when you live in this Philippines, you should be able to survive and thrive. It is a balancing act. You can't go off the deep end, you can't go off the right, and you can't go off the left. You got to be in the middle. And you got to always maintain self-respect for yourself and respect for the people where you live around. Not only must you respect the people, but you must respect their culture, cultural values, cultural morals. People out here are Catholics, you know, and they have a lot of Catholic ways, okay? And you got to respect that. You know, they have a lot of very, very ancient ways about how you treat the women. You know, some of y'all treat the women like you in America. That won't work here. Women are very special out here, and they need to be treated with special care. Not like you treat the women in the USA. It will not work. If you mistreat a Philippine out there, she's going to tell her papa, and the papa going to tell his sons or his brothers, and they going to come up for you. Think I'm playing with you? They coming for you, mister. So that's how you live out here. It must be a balancing act. It must be balanced, and you must have your mentality right. You must have your emotionality right. You must have your spirituality right. On your attitude is most important. Your attitude should be maintained as an attitude of gratitude. Your attitude, wherever you live in this world, determines your altitude, how far you go, how high you go, okay? That's how you do. Be right, tight, long, and strong. And the world will be better for it, and so will you. That's over now, guys. This is BobbieD saying, take care, God bless. Peace. That's how you live. That's how you survive and thrive. Peace. Peace.